Good morning. Good afternoon. Good morning. I promise you all. I've been off today. I've been off today. So if I say good morning, good morning. If it's morning where you at, good afternoon. If it's afternoon, good night. If it's nighttime where you at. So it just uh, count into my mind, not my heart. Okay. But yes, hey everybody. Hey Susan. Oh my goodness, I'm so glad that the Wi-Fi decided to work with us. I haven't even done anything like today. Literally, guys, I was stand up. I'm still in pajamas. I kid you not. I do have my clothes, but like I said, I didn't do my hair. I didn't anything. I had to come live. Well, I wash my face, brush my teeth. I did that earlier, but see, I'm just saying I haven't done anything like as far as getting ready for the day. Um, I was like, let me come live, and let me come live first because I wanted to make an announcement of something that I wanted to do today, and I definitely put the um, I'll put up. I'm gonna forget what it's called. I told you my mind is so many places. I want to say 1,000 things, and I'm just trying to slow down. Trying to slow down. Like all of us is heavy. All this stuff is heavy. It's just heavy. What's going on? It's all heavy. It's all just really heavy. So right now, I know um, a lot of us don't know what to say. And not even just speaking about what happened in Uvalde. Just it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. And when something rocks a nation, it rocks it. It rocks it. It seems like before we could rock back, we like weeble wobbles the way we rock it in this nation right now. It's just and some of us are becoming so numb that we're saying, well, that's not my city. I don't know nobody there. That's not my race. That's not, we just so, like, and it shouldn't even be like that. It's like, oh my goodness. My goodness. So, one of the things I would like to do tonight is I would love to, not love to, but love to. I would love to in an honor. I would love to in a respect. I would love to in the form of a memorial. I would love to in the form of trying my best to send out some other kind of energy. And so tonight I definitely want to do a candlelight memorial where for I think right now what is the count? We're at 21 or 22 all together. I want to make sure the numbers are exact. But I was trying to figure out a good time, and I think I want to do it around 7 or 8. It's around the time we start getting our children ready for bed. It's around the time that we start breaking the day down. So I really would like to do it, and there won't be any words. I won't say a word. I won't make a sound. I want to take that time to reflect, to pray, to send out good vibes, to think about my nation and what I need to do better in it. To think that this is a democracy. It's ran and made by the people. Don't let anyone tell you anything different. The choices of what goes on is on us. It's on us. And let me tell you something. I'm not a cloud chaser in no type of way. And to me, I can't chase cloud off a tragedy. I can't. So whether it's Kevin Samuels, whether it's I can't chase cloud on a tragedy. I can't. I can chase a better me off of this terrible thing. I can chase some kind of understanding in something that you just will never understand. And that don't understand it don't mean I justify, I accept, or I'm okay with. But even when George Floyd died, on my Facebook, I did 9 minutes of silence next to my fireplace with candles lit. And I did it because I wanted to silence myself, silence the hatred that was going on all around the world, silence the division, silence the pain, and send out something better. And I did it. And then I also got off of social media, every last one of them, for 9 days. I'm a strong believer in the only power I have is the power I have. So in my power, I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use it. But I see some of my family coming up in here. So family, in my Kirk Franklin voice, family, let me see who's here so I can say hello because I can't stand to ignore you. We are in the presence of each other today. I must speak. We are in the presence. Let me say. Triple A. Hey, baby. Hey, sis. Hey, Bossy. Hey, sis. Hey, Carrie Ann. Hey, sis. Say, I'm like, hey, Jay. Hold on. Nino got to say hey. He got to send some love. They say, hey, Nino. They say, how you doing? They say, stop it. No, 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 no. We don't lick people's face because you lick your bottom. You know the rule. You know the rule. But you can give me a hug. Thank you, bub. Now I gotta get, but Bubba, I gotta get back. Bubba, this is not a me and you live. Bubba, here's the thing, Bubba. If I wanted to go live with you, you wouldn't even go live with me. You wouldn't put your face all up in the camera. I'm gonna start doing him like blanket in them. I'm gonna just put blankets over him. Like, you know how Michael bring blanket in them out. That's how I'm bringing me out with blankets over him. Full mask. Right, Bub? Would you like that? They done already seen your face. They done already seen your face. Okay. Okay. I will play with you in a few minutes. Okay. Wait. Go get your toy. Where's it at? Go get it. Go get it and we'll play with it then, okay? He's so full. Girl, let me tell y'all something. The toilets everywhere all over the country are jealous because Nino's so full of beep, beep. Like I don't curse. You ever find yourself bleeping and then cursing? Like, I don't know who they think they messing with, but this shit about to get you be like, wait a minute, what you not dropping F bombs? You just dropping the S ones? Okay. I just wanted to make sure. Because I thought you were censoring yourself. I'm telling y'all though, when I'm around children though, see, I've been a child care provider. And when I get around children, your child is my child. I'm going to protect them. I'm going to love on them. I'm going to teach them. I'm going to motivate them. I'm going to inspire them. I'm going to build them up. And I told y'all one thing that's going to always rock Danny is the loss of the youth. And when I say the youth, I'm rocking them to 25. Because the older I get, the older the youth get. You get what I'm saying? But when we talk about my babies, when you tell me about them and they under 18, they my babies. And when they under 10, they are the babies. They are the babies. If you rock them, I won't let their life be in vain. I will stand for them. I will fight for them. I will put something better in the world. Because when stuff like this happens, you want to bring out the hate in you. I want to turn on somebody. I want to hurt somebody. I want to bring pain to somebody. But you know what? That's just going to bring more pain. It bring more pain. It bring more pain. And then those babies will be in vain because it'll be some other tragedy going on and we'll stop talking about them. We'll stop praying for them. I'm still praying for the Columbine families. You hear me? You hear me? I'm still praying for the people from September 11. I'm still praying for the people in the Oklahoma City bombing. I'm still praying for, because it didn't end because we stopped talking about it. And matter of fact, it didn't end because it didn't stop happening in the world. Right, Nina? Thank you for the cosign. Bubba, people can walk by, bub. They don't have to know you're here, bub. It's supposed to be a secret weapon. You gotta make them think it's special. It was secret. He's so full of it, y'all. I'm telling you, Bubba ain't did nothing. He been so quiet that I was talking to him earlier. I had to start texting Susan because I said, dang, Bubba not even talking back to me. Now I get on here, I'm talking to y'all, and here he come. Here he come. Here he come. And they say that everyone's life has a purpose. And so even in this sadness, I'm going to give purpose to those young angels. I'm going to give purpose to those teachers. I'm going to give purpose to them. It won't be in vain. We're going to make something better. See, I can't make the world better. But see, each one of us, we all live in a different city, even if we live in the same state. You live in a different town. You are a piece of the puzzle to the world. What you going to do better? Where you going to stand up? That's it. Like I said, and it's so funny when you talk about standing up, people think you better than something. I'm better than when I kept standing down. I'm better than when I kept sitting down. I'm better when I kept participating. I'm better than that. Nothing else. Nothing else. And I tell you all the time, we can't be in the same places, the same rooms, the same crowds, the same energies, and that I think I'm better than you because we keep ending up in the same place or somewhere. You understand? So like, stop, stop, stop. I'm praying, and let me tell y'all something. I can't tell what y'all gonna be praying for when we do this. And when you come, if you don't light a candle, even if you do light a candle in your home, at that time, I just want you to turn the TVs off. Turn off your radios. And like I said, I won't even be talking on the live. So it's not like you got to listen to me. But drop candles in the chat when we do this tonight. Drop hearts in the chat when we do this tonight. Drop prayer emojis in the chat when we do this tonight. Because what I'm going to let you know is each time these things happen, each time this shit going on YouTube, each time these things going in my life on the walks of streets, each time. Yesterday was on fire, y'all. It was on fire. Yesterday was my grandma's birthday. So a part of my heart was already sad. It was already sad. Then this rocked us to a place like you can't even think about what's going on because it just rocked you. And as soon as I heard it, I thought, you want to have a conversation, but if the conversation too fresh, I might say some bad things about the young man who did it. And people say, well, you should, Danny. Why should I? He already did the baddest things you could do. What can I say? What can I say? None of what I could say about him and dog him out will be as bad as what he did. But for a minute, I got past him and I went to his mother. I thought about his grandmother. And so when we want to blame them, we see he didn't even, something was going on even there. And I thought about as a mother, when your kids do something that affects you, you ask yourself, you blame yourself because you think I brought them into this world. Where did I go wrong? I thought about the young children who are at home right now. And after these, especially these last two, having young men do them, who are thinking this is an answer. I'm begging them. I want somebody to let them know. You're waiting. If y'all waiting for the president, you're waiting for the governor, you're waiting for these celebrities to come up and tell you they give a shit. Stop waiting. Because see, when y'all go, you ain't even going to their cribs. You ain't going to their neighborhood. Y'all coming to the regular folks. And here I am, a regular folk, and I'm telling you, please, like, we gotta curb something, but each one of us gotta stand up. We gotta stand up. Some things you wish you could do them by yourself. You wish. It's not that easy. So every time I have someone in this room and that crown is on and it's shining, I know that's a light somewhere. And I don't give a damn what you done did in the dark. I'm not here to talk about that. Because I could tell you stories that would make you believe there's no way I could care. But as much power as I had in bringing out hate and living in my pain and living in my hurt is the same power I'm about to put in living in love. And like I said, I ain't perfect. Shit, ain't trying to be. I got flaws inside out. I got flaws in the way my brain operates. I got flaws all through me. And there was days it was so me against the world. I thought about not running through no schools. Hell no, I never thought like that. But I did think about a list of people, a list of things that needed to be taken out. Because it was going to make something better. Let me see what my people saying, because I love you. Because I love you. Because I love you. Because I love you. No, I don't want to transfer my information from my phone to my computer. See, that okay stand when you hook the phone onto the computer. It's like give me troubles. No, get out my business computer. Let me hook you. Get out my business computer. Hey, my trouble. Like I said, you speaking to somebody else. I spoke again. That's right. Speak to each other. Danny, you at work but listening. Love you, sis. Yep. Silver Goddess, Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Says love to you too. Terry Lynn, love you, sis. So, like I said, all of these things is not an accident, you know. And sometimes, let me tell you something. When I think about the people I want to surround myself with for the change, I need them to have been a part of the bullshit. I needed them to have come from the dark. I needed them to have been on the side of the streets, from the corner, had nothing, did this, was talked about, beat up. I need them to come from there because then they can also understand both sides, not justify. See, because when you're still in it, you justify. Well, you know what? The reason Will smacked Chris Rock is because he had said something about his wife, and people don't play about their wife. Then you don't let other men sleep with your wife. But that's a whole another story. I don't even want to get into it. Cause see, you start trashing somebody. I'm gonna start trashing celebrities. I heard Plain as Jane going off this morning. Y'all almost didn't have me in here. I couldn't even comment in the chat because I said I'm gonna get to talking and running my mouth because she was dropping real facts, real fire, real fire. We gotta do better. We gotta do better. Let me tell you something. I love Texas. We all know that. I don't have one family member never heard of Uvalde till yesterday. I don't give a damn if you sitting around trying to figure out what color the kids was or whatever. Something wrong with you. I don't give a shit if they was green. I don't care if these kids all, you know what I mean, all was bad. I don't care. 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 I don't care if the teacher was cheating on her husband. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. What I care about is we live in a society that gives a reason like it's okay to do wrong. Wrong is wrong. Right is right. And in our society, if we keep allowing, just like if you say, I don't want to see the drama, but drama get the views, you know when it stops being so important? When you stop giving it all the views. I told y'all yesterday, when you come on YouTube, you come on here to get entertained, informed, or educated. If you're not catching one of them three things, jump up off of here. Jump up off of here. Because if you're on here getting defeated, if you're on here getting beat down, if you're on here beating down, you're the reason why somebody would think what happened yesterday is okay. You're the reason why somebody would get on a bus and do that. You're a train and do that. You're the reason why somebody would plot and walk through a grocery store and think that by taking that, you're the reason. Because it's a domino effect. You might not even know the person personally, but you never know. There's only 360 degrees of separation between everybody, and you never know where it's going to. And hey, if I'm looking for hate, I'm gonna go over here and look for all the hate. I'll say, well, they over here hating too. Let me watch some of this so I can pump that hate in me, so I can justify the wrong in me. Well, let's start opening the doors to the right places, because we got some people that are in the wrong places because they got nowhere else to go. You know how many young men join gangs because they're just looking for a group? They're looking to fit in. They're looking for protection. They're looking for backup. You know how many young ladies are giving up their most valuable pieces, their soul, their privates, to fit in, to be justified, to be loved, to be liked, to have somebody? When do we give them a safe place? Hmm. We never give a safe place when we sitting here talking about each other and we don't even know who you slept with. And I'm sitting around telling people, you a hoe, use a hoe, use it. So now she thinking, damn, they gonna really think I'm a hoe if they heard my story. And the hoe ain't what you do, it's how you do it. Remember that. Remember that. But like I said, we gotta do better paranormal chases. But y'all know I always gotta show off with my eyes, act like they can see, right? Can't see one word on what she just typed. I just say P and an L at the end. I said, I said, that's my paranormal. You doing laundry? Enjoy. Enjoy. I remember, when a mother, any mother, I take it out on any mother when they lose a child. I sit and I think about being a mother. I think about the days you complained. I think about the mistakes you made. I think about the days you sat and cried because you didn't know if you were doing your best. I think about when your kids were going through anything, you wanted to switch places with them. You'd gave anything to take it for them. When they were sick, you almost was laying on them, telling them, "Don't get close to me. I don't care about the germs," because you just wanted to take it from them. And we've decided if a mother didn't have enough money, if she wasn't married, if she might have had a drug addiction, she could have never been that mother that loved like that. Well, I'm here to tell you that thought process. Don't you worry about what some other mother is. Worry about the mother you are. Because I promise, if you got enough time to worry about somebody else as a mother, I know you falling short on something else. Because you shouldn't have that kind of time as a mother. As a mother, all you should know is the fight. You should know that every time a young man or young woman is sentenced, a mother feel like she just got sentenced. And even if they got 1 year, 2 years, 5 years, 10, that mother just got life. It's some siblings somewhere in this room ain't speaking to each other. And right now, I'm going to let you know you're killing your mama. Because she needs you all to have each other when she's not here no more. Because all of y'all are a piece of her. Different pieces. Different pieces. So see, when something like this happened, it made me start thinking about the living and what we got to do better. We could sit and talk about what that young man, he ain't even here no more. What he gonna do better? He can't even tell us what was hurting him. He can't even tell us so that we can go help somebody else. Oh man, yeah. I love you because I choose to. Michael Jackson even said it when we talk "Man in the Mirror." He even tells us in the song. In many of songs, and not just Michael Jackson, in many powerful songs, they letting you know how some of y'all sit around and talk about you believing in a God, but you don't even believe to trust or talk or respect or your neighbor, the people next to you, other people walking, other angels. The world is so hurt, we help hurting it. We feed it. Like Little Shop of Horror, we keep feeding the plant, and it's just getting bigger and bigger. And we got a bad habit of feeding the plant and then asking how they grow. Like I said, somebody's sitting right now in front of their kids spewing hate. All these black people tearing our country up. All these Mexicans, we need a wall. All these white people, I don't care which race you're doing. All these women ain't number skanks. All these men ain't shit. You're sitting somewhere pumping hate in a child and swearing while you watching stuff like what happened yesterday. I can't stand stuff like that. You're part of the problem. You're part of the problem. I've been part of the problem. I'm not pointing a finger. I'm calling myself out. Because see, when you're doing better, I can't see nothing but me. Let me see what y'all saying. Never want to see your baby. You show me the mother. And just because she might be on drugs and seem numb, you better know the drugs are holding her from feeling. There's not one out here. It's mothers who have put their children up for adoption and let them go. And I promise you every day, you know what their biggest prayers probably is that they made it. And it might be what they telling themselves, and it's not even true. And the ones who can't connect, something's going on with them. And it happens. But like I said, as a mother, all I could think is these kids getting ready for the summer. I keep thinking of their age, and I think some of them were just losing them teeth. Ah, I also know as a mother, I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. As a mother, as a mother, as a human, take mother out of it. You human. You human. We human, right? I'm part of one of the best races of the world. The human race. The human race. Take all that other shit out of it, and you got to start living for the human race. Then people say, "Well, I don't know," because these people. No, 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 no. But we talking about the human race. And when you tell them about all the bad, stop and tell them about all the good. Give me both sides of the spectrum. Down the rabbit hole, he says. Uh, yeah, like I said, I'm a mother. Please. Please, if my kids are grown, I still worry about them. I still pray for them. And like I said, I had to learn to love your son and your daughter like they my daughter. I ain't got to know them. I know you love them. I know, like me, you do life for them. You give up your life for them. So that part of me is going to start a mother's board. It's going to start a woman's board. It's going to start some kind of change. So I had to go against all the rules, all the things I told myself, all the things I taught myself. I had to start letting women into my life and into my world because I need us to hear each other. I need us to stand up for each other because we are the key. As a woman, I hug, I touch, I love, our nurturing. It builds this world. And you toss that balance off and you toss the whole world backwards. Because even the men need it from us. So we got to come to our tennis spot. We done got so tough. I mean, most of the reason I got so hard and so bridge is life gave it to me. Life gave it to me with no Vaseline. Life gave it to me with no preparation. Life gave it to me no bulletproof vest. Life gave it to me raw. And I became a product of that. Angry because of that. Shut off because of that. Don't fuck with women because of that. I became so many things. But some of the main things I need could only come from my sisters. And see, I come from a place with three kind of sisters. And that is, and see, once I came from a place, there's only two kind of sisters. My blood sister, and I only got one. And my sisters of the African American or of the brown persuasion. But see, honey, I'm in a sisterhood. Women, when we gonna come together? They still making choices for us in our body. When we gonna come together? Can't nobody speak for us like us. When we gonna stand together? Queen of O'Hara, hey sis. Let me get up in here. Y'all know I can't be saying that. I don't. Oh wow. Thank you, Rabbit. That means a lot. That means a lot. You know, Rabbit, one of the things that from the beginning that I really like about you is that you break down things. And I remember over a year ago, you said on a live that part of it is your ADD and that stuff. And that resonated with me because I do. I watch a video, I get my first reaction, but then I watch it over and over and over because I need to make sure that it wasn't just that because sometimes we get reactive. So I love your breakdown. I really do. I really do. I have mad respect for your for your ways of looking into things from the beginning. You don't just start from the point you go before. And that's how we have to do things. We have to get an understanding through that get understanding. Mad respect. Let me tell you something. Any respect especially coming from one woman to another, especially when we change the race boundaries and we're from different races and different cultures and different come up. That means a lot to me. That means a lot to me because had it not been for a place, we got to remember what the good things that the social medias bring to us. Because see, we might have seen each other on the street, same good spirit, and I never would have even spoke to you. You might not have spoke to me. We got to build. Fuck building walls. I need to break them down. We need to break them down. And like I said, when you're hugging on your kids a little stronger, stop and talk to them. Tell them it's not right. And there are people in this world so hurt. But when you remember that when you're sitting in school and you're talking about somebody, when you and your friends, because these young children are, you think y'all think that some of these adults on here are bad. Well, let me tell you something. Y'all done taught them, and the youth are 3 times worse. They worse. They sitting in little groups right now talking about each other while they sitting in school. They slut shaming, and girls aren't even sluts. They're making fun of a young man right now because he's not getting enough. He's not out there dogging women. So you got to have conversations with them and say, some of it you don't want to know. You don't. But you need to know. It's like if I go to the church and I'm going for healing and prayer, but I won't even tell them what's wrong with me. I'm waiting for everybody to figure it out. If you told your child, if you get pregnant, I'm cutting you off and I'm doing this, why would they even come talk to you about what's going on in life? It might be sexual. You ain't ready to hear it. I let my children know to this day that there is nothing you can't come talk to me about. And I would lie and tell you that some things aren't going to hurt. They're not going to make me mad. I'm not going to react or respond like a mother. So I always tell them when they give me something, I got to respond. I always cut them in the middle and say, hey, wait. Let me be mommy for a minute. Let me be a mom for a minute. And now listen. Now I'm listening. I had to be mama for a minute. That's a lot. That's going on at them parties. Because then you want to say don't go. But I need to know that you have a place. I need to know that you'll call me. You'll let me know. I didn't pick you. You were given to me. Best gift I ever got. Whether I was prepared, whether I was ready, best gift I ever got. Because it was the only gift that actually made me better me. It was the only gift I ever got that actually made me look in the mirror. So to those mothers, every mother, see, this is what y'all got to start remembering. Every time we lose somebody, there's somebody's child. I don't care if they're grown. I don't care if they're green, purple, blue. I'm naming colors that don't exist because I'm tired of saying black, white. I'm tired. But that's somebody's child. And so, as a mother, in my prayer tonight, in my candlelight visual, I'm praying for the mothers. Because some of us are cold because of those losses. Because see, when you're in pain sometimes, what people call jealousy is just hurt, wondering why you get to be happy and I'm not. Hurt that I'm watching you do things I'll never be able to do again. So I'm praying. I'm praying for my whole, I'm definitely praying for my country. But like I said, to each one of us, we from someplace different. We have a power to make an impact somewhere. We have that power. And it start with you making it in your home. Because then everyone in your home will go out and they'll make it somewhere where they bring in positivity. And then that positivity, it'll spread. It'll spread. But this hatred is spreading faster than cancer, and cancer spreads. And we always get into this cancer we need to stop too. But see, the difference between this cancer and the one that's running through somebody's body or blood right now is if there's a cure, we don't know it. We got this cure. Danny don't just got it. We got it. We got it. Somebody gonna go speak on their channel, tell you about this story, and they gonna spill more hate into the world. Because see, if I take time to start hating on that young man, I might start hating on his race. Now there's a young man out there that I'm hating on him. He's not him. There's only one him, and that's the young man who did it. That's him. Even if somebody copycatted, that's him. Accountability was with him. But since he's not here, let's start taking some accountability around here. What we doing? Some of us fighting fire with fire and then saying, how did the whole building burn down? I mean, it was engulfed in flames. Sadness, y'all. They'll never know. Your kids will think they love you more than you love them. They're thinking. Yeah, it's like, wait a minute. Well, you know what? That means you did something right. You did something right. You did something right. And I'm gonna tell you, being a parent ain't easy. Because if you're a parent and when you had kids, you were depressed, you think depression went away. No, it got worse because your body just went through a whole transition of bringing a whole human being into the world. Women. And let me tell you something, is I want to make sure I make this very clear. When I say this, I do not take away from any woman who cannot reproduce children, carry children. Matter of fact, I understand your struggles and your pains. I understand your hurt and your heartache because even though I have children, I lost my reproductive system at 21. I was still a baby. So when you get to the age where you think I could start this over, I don't even have that choice. So I stand on the lane where I used to ask God, why'd you put me here? Why is it this? Because I needed an understanding. And you're no less than a woman than me. Matter of fact, some of the women I know who, for whatever reason, can't have children, their nurturing spirit is so beautiful. They're almost like the Mother Teresa's of this. And then you know what that tells me? That we were the chosen. You heard me? Every last one of us was the chosen, not just me. It was us, ladies. It was us. The system just been us down. Not no more. Not no more. I can't. I can't. I can't. Look, Susie, now you know I got to get blood. Susie, you know I got to. I can't see it. Yes. Yes, paranormal. They do, they do, they do. Let me tell you something. It's a kid somewhere sitting at home and somebody on the internet going off on the phone, talking about going off about something in a bad relationship, doing something. And then when the kid try to tell you something, you try to tell them, you don't do stuff like that. You're supposed to be positive. Well, now they learn that, now they think that the world is a liar. That it's okay if you do it secretly. It's okay. It's okay if you do it and people think you don't do stuff like that. It's not okay. Kids are going through a lot. We need to talk to them. And we're going through a lot. And sometimes you're so busy with everything else that you're in tunnel vision. Okay, I did homework. I made them. I cleaned up. I grabbed that laundry. I got me a good nap in. Hold on, I ain't had no sleep. I did this. I did that. And you're going to find your time. Oh, let me have 15 minutes. I'll get me a Starbucks coffee. Let me have 30 minutes. I can do some yoga. Let me have 20 minutes. So I told you, I sit in the bathroom. Let me get this 20 minutes detox. Take 20 minutes to sit down and have what you call a real talk with your kids. Some of us could save our kids by just telling them our truth. You don't got to tell them somebody else's story. But some of us are so afraid to let them see that we understand. But here's the best part. It's not going to show your kids you was bad. It's going to show them you made it out. You won. You won. How could you ever tell your kids, oh, don't do drugs, because it's bad, it's killing people, say no to drugs, but you could tell them, you know what, I tried that. And let me tell y'all something, if that's your story. If that's your story, we got to talk to these youth. We got to talk to them. We got to make it real for them. I tell the young men all the time, you know how sad it is to know that some of y'all won't even make it out of your teenage years. And some of us bitching about turning 30, 40. Some of these babies won't see 15. I trade my life for theirs, so it should be nothing. If everybody said I trade my life for these kids, I don't even know these kids, I'd have took my life for them. Well, then it should be nothing for you to change your life for them. It should be nothing for you to better your surroundings for them. Like I said, these shorties and no other shorties' life will be in vain as long as I'm here. I'm standing. I'm standing firm on both feet, 10 toes down. I really am. I really am. And like I said, it's not to be better than anyone. It's to be better than this shit that's going on everywhere. On every social media platform, in every school, in every locker room, in every back door, through every phone company. When I say every phone company, I mean it don't matter who your carrier is, somebody is putting up some shit, doing some hurtful stuff, using their phone. That's all I was trying to say. But, y'all, you know what? We all didn't come across each other by accident. Each piece is different, but it's all a light. And together we're going to shine a light. Together. Not by myself. Together. One step at a time. And like I said, there's so much going on in this elephant. So we got to only take it one bite at a time. And sometimes we're going to get full and have to go sit down, and take some rest. Might catch the itis, need some sleep. But we got this. Because until I'm no longer breathing, my only fight is the good one. Like I said, I'm human, so I'm flawed. But my only fight is the good one. Is the good one. I just told somebody on the phone last night, I told a creator on the phone last night, hey, I come from a place where I seen so much and did this and did that. It's hard for me to just be jumping off of all this stuff. All us talk about all the stuff we've been through with our health, with our loss of. Then why would this be what we jumping into? Hey, but if you're going to stand and grab down the wrong, put them down. Put them down. But other than that, sit on the other side of the fight. I said, I think we got it, ladies. And don't get me wrong, believe it or not, guys, I was shocked when I looked at my analytics recently. 53% of my following is men. Kings, do you hear me? When we get into our seat and nurture, love this world the way we're supposed to, then you all will get back in your seat. Because I think we done switched, not even switched the roles. I can't even say what's going on. But we all need each other. But since I am a woman, what I'm going to always speak to and for is the women. I told y'all, I don't have the on me by accident. You can't even see it because it's lighting in here. Oh, God, I hate the lighting in here. I cannot wait to get a place and have some new lighting. Pull back out my lights. But sometimes we got to be in the dark. We have to. Sometimes we have to. We have to. So everything in my story, is that my sassy nerd girl? Hey, Moo. Queen of all here, just speak, sis. You're welcome, Rabbit. Thank you for coming through, sis. Thank you. Thank you. It's each of us. It's each of us, and together we'll make a chain of change. I know that. I know that. And see, first it's going to start with a chain. And then it's going to be a gate. Then it's just going to be the whole perimeter is surrounded. And see, when you surround the perimeter, that's everywhere you are. And if everywhere we can be a little bit safer. And make you know, it's just like when people go to them neighborhoods and say, oh, I know it's safe over here because they got less. We got to make that the world. Not just the neighborhood, because you got to know one thing about neighborhood. I could drive up in there too and cause some drama. I could come in there and bring some hate. And like I said, when you got your good angels, you're gonna have your dark ones running with it too. Because they the protectors. They still in the they almost like your violators. Gang talk. But this here life I've lived brought me right here, right now. Right here, right now. And let me tell you, I don't care what's going on. Everything going on in my life went to the side until I get a memorial out for these young kids. I promise you. Because that's my life right now. Everything you do, don't be ashamed. Sometimes YouTube will have you question everything you're doing. I don't want nobody, you know what, I ain't going to say nothing because I don't want nobody to think I'm clout chasing. Think I'm doing whatever you want to think. Think it. I'm telling you what I'm doing. I'll be the voice for the voiceless. I told you that. I am the tears of the underdog. I am a product of loving you when I was built on hate. You can't change that. You can't take that from me. You can't rock me. You can't rock me. Matter of fact, every time I see the wrong, it make me want to do better. Yesterday, I almost wanted to get into some more gutter shit if I saw people. How you got time to open your mouth and come on a platform when you have a voice and not just give me 10 seconds at least for these people? Every time we do it, you should just start your live in silence. Just or say something. So when I seen Terry on there last night saying something, so a few said something. So I'm not talking about those who did. When I saw Terry Lynn on, I said, oh, I was just getting ready to lay down. Well, I was actually kind of, I was outside. So I took Nino out. And then like I told you, so whether I go outside for my nightcap smoke break or, because like I told you, I don't do smoking in my room. Because even when we do better, I got to do better for my surroundings. So I'm not smoking in the home with an animal. Unless I got something isolated, you know what I mean? So once again, it's just on me and what I'm trying to better. But so I was sitting outside, and usually my outside time is my detach from anything negative before I go to bed. And so usually I'm Bruno Mars and I'm talking to the moon. But the moon been high in the last couple of days. We got to talk about that later. I saw Terry Lynn go live. And so I definitely knew I was going to listen. And Terry Lynn knows that her voice are soothed. So when we see, that's wrong. I'm not even going to get to how we look at what's wrong and not what's right. When you grab what's right, it'll make you decide what you're going to do. But anyway, so when she said that she had sent me the link, I said, I'm going to go and stand next to my sister and speak. But it's so hard because you don't want when something's so fresh that all that comes out my mouth is more hate, more negativity. Because sometimes we try to fight negativity with negativity and wonder why it's still negative. It's just like if I'm $20 in the hole and I borrow $20 more, I'm $40 in the hole. The hole only gets bigger. And that's what we do with negativity, trying to win. And so I've thought about that. I try my best. Like I said, even when we're talking about these serious topics, so gun control, religion, politics, Roe versus Wade, anything big, education, you have to be very careful in how I even address it. Because these topics, they don't even want you to talk about it at work. So you shouldn't just be throwing it nilly-dilly everywhere. And I said, what can I do that shows it's only from my heart? And I thought about in my city, every time we lose a young man or young woman on these streets, you know where it's at because there's a candlelit memorial. And even if I walk past it, I don't have to know them. I pray for everybody who touched that memorial sign. I pray for everybody who's affected by this loss. So I said, that's what I'm going to get these young children. I'm going to get them a time of silence. because they left in enough noise. I know that there'll never be silence in their mother's head and their family's head and in their life ever again. So I want to give a moment of silence to this world. And then in that time, I want to think of what I can do better. What I can do better to bring something better. So if I can just bring a safe place over here, hey, it can take as many people in it as you want. There's no limit to who could come over here if this is the only safe place, but it's not the only safe place. It's one of many. And see, the more that people make a voice to be, it's okay to say, hey, I cuss you up. It's okay to say, hey, I could possibly get into something with you and I choose not to. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay not to even let nobody know you would. It's okay. Let's put our guards down. I'm tired of fighting, Joe. Let's start loving. Let's start loving in a place that seems like it's no love. Let's start loving in a place where it seems like it's no hope. Let's start loving. Let's start there. Let's start there. And that's all I'm trying to do. Nothing else. Nothing else. So like I said, I'm definitely going to put up and let know what time, but it'll probably be about 7 or 8. I was originally going to do it at 6 so I can make sure people are off work because I don't want people to have to sit and work and sneak and try to be silent for 21 minutes because you won't really be able to be silent because you'll still be working or be talking. But I really want to, and trust me, if at that 21 minutes you cannot be silent, then later on just do it. But the way I want us to speak is in the chat with love. Candles, hearts, prayers. Sometimes saying less says everything. Silence is golden sometimes. And so in this moment, the only thing I want, we got to send good vibes out. So like I said, I really, 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 really came on here today to, one, let it be known why I wanted to do this candle lit memorial for them, for my nation, for my country. Like I said, hey guys, with one eye, I had a whole bandage on my eye. I did over a 12-mile bike ride, and it was for the census. And I told everybody when I came. That's how I got introduced to the NAACP of Chicago. That's how I had aldermen coming up to me. That's how I had people running for mayor coming up to me. But I told them when I got there, yes, this is for the census. But Danny is riding for every little boy we lost in Chicago, every little girl. I'm riding about this gun violence. I came out here with my one eye, and I didn't care. So in these census, no, we losing. You know what I mean? Okay, please do your census. I've never not did my census. I do. So in these prayers, I'm praying for a lot. But I'm praying that I become a better person and that I make sure I put in a microphone, a megaphone, a bunch of big speakers to my voice and saying, hey, look, I understand, I overstand. And I'm really pulling you out. And to even those who we calling the bad ones and the wrong ones, I'm here to tell you I love you too. I love you too. I can't give agape love because I just haven't got to that standard of myself yet, but I can give unconditional. See, I'm at the next level. I used to give conditioned love. You know conditioned love. As long as you're doing this, we good. You step out of that. Suddenly I fell out of love. Suddenly I don't love you like I did. Suddenly I cut you off. Suddenly you ain't shit. That's conditioned love. How you love somebody you don't know? You don't even know their real name. How you love somebody you know and you know they wrong? Ask yourself that before you can ask me anything. And don't worry how my heart tick. Learn how to get yours ticking. Stop just living. Let's be alive. I want to be alive. I want to make a better place for my grandchildren. I want to make a better place for my children. I want to make a better place for me. I love y'all the real way. The long way, the right way. The right way. So, and like I said, I would definitely put out a thing to let you all know what time I'm doing that. I said I didn't want to be too heavy and I didn't want to be too light. But I wanted to sit down in the kingdom with all this royalty, all this power, all these leaders, all this everything. Because anybody who come through here, I believe that's what you are. Because like I said, we ended up at the same place. We didn't accidentally come together. We didn't accidentally come together. But I love you guys. I truly do. Thank you for coming in here and respecting each other. Thank you for coming in here and wearing that crown. Thank you. Thank you for loving me. Thank you for accepting me for me. Thank you for knowing that had I not had love, I could be on the news. Guys, I'm gonna get back at y'all later. It's Wednesday. It's a heavy day. It's a heavy day on a Wednesday for me. It ain't got nothing to do with this. But just like bench press and just lift the weight. Who's spotting me? Because life is heavy. Everybody need a spotter. Who's spotting you? Stop trying to lift that weight by yourself. Stop trying to call me up. I'll spot you. I'll spot you. I love y'all. I really do. I really do. I hope I didn't miss anybody. Hold on, I think I see a name I didn't see. So you know you got to get acknowledged up here. Let me make sure. If I get out of here. Hey, Kathy. Get out them bushes. I thought I got rid of all the bushes in the kingdom. I told y'all I didn't even put bushes out there. There's chairs out there. Have a seat. Come on in when you're ready. And when you come up in here, you will be respected. You will be respected. Like I said, this is a royal family. This is a kingdom. Everybody up in here is royalty. And I need to know what kingdom, when I know what kingdom you come from, that means you represent your kingdom. Then we gonna all, like I said, because all of us come from different places, live in different cities, different towns. None of us live next door to each other. So each one of us can change a different part, shine a light all over this country, all over this world. So welcome to the kingdom. Thank you. And like I tell you, people can come up in here and show their royal ass. They can get all up out of here quick. And here's the thing about a kingdom. We'll let you back in when you put the crown back on. It's that simple. It's that simple. When you royalty, I can't take that from you, even when you a royal mess. Everybody can't be Princess Diana. She's my favorite royalty. She married into it. Don't get me started. Making sure I'm speaking to everybody. Because I tell y'all, I'll go through sometimes later and be like, wait, Tina wasn't here and I didn't say hello? Oh, welcome, Kathy. Welcome. Y'all, sometimes I don't know what is going on with me. Heavy load 12. Welcome to the kingdom. Oh, Tessie Willis, thank you. Welcome to the kingdom. Welcome. As the royalty builds, the world has hope. And that's anywhere. You go anywhere, and if it's royalty and it's uplifting and it's building and inspiring, then you're helping to put hope back in the world. Remember that. Everybody always want to talk about, paying it forward. This is one of the ways. But we always think we can put a price tag to everything. Life doesn't have a price tag. So, like I said, is that my slide? I see you. Hey, sissy. Look, right before I'm going to go. No. I got to say hey to my people. Give them love. In the moment. Thank you, Triple A. Thank you, guys. Thank you. And I'm telling you, once upon a time, I would have told myself, or people would have said, ain't nobody going to listen to her. She not talking about nothing. Because we have to grow. We have to channel. We have shifts. And in this shift, I am becoming where my destiny was. I am sitting in my purpose. And so, I'm just glad that we're going to all grow, change, and evolve together. Because what's the word if it's good to me? and it's treating you like shit. It's just waiting to treat me like it too. So we need to take that, take that. In my puffy voice, take that, take that, take that. Cosmic crazy, hey, 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 fam. Ooh, that's right. No price tag on peace. But when you get it, it's priceless. Remember that. It's priceless. It's just priceless. It's priceless. It's priceless. You ever been up in so much turmoil that when you get in peace, you're scared to enjoy it? Don't be scared. Embrace it. Embrace it. Embrace it. Embrace it. You call it BS? I'm calling BS. And I had to learn, but for a long time, you called it the truth. You said the consensus was out and I wasn't yet. Lies. And I'm telling that to somebody right now. Don't let nobody think. I mean, I've had men make me feel like because whatever was with them was something with me, and if something was wrong with me. I've had the educational system do it. I've had people you called your friends do it. I've had people you called your blood, whatever it may be. I've had it and all that. But at the same time, I've had people that loved me when I didn't even love myself. I was built on hate, built on it to make me think it was just the world and it don't get no better. But love saw me through. Love pulled me out. Y'all know my favorite book, Going on a Bear Hunt for the Kids. It tells them some things you're not going to be able to get over. And that's what's wrong with people. They tell you, get over it. You can't get over it. You damn sure don't want to get under it because it'll crush you. And some of us, we get under our shit. It is weighing on you so heavy. We got to go through it. Going through is hard. It's scary. And you don't even know what's on the other side. But the things I've been through has got me to this side. But the problem was before I didn't see it. So until you see it, and then you grabbed the power, and I took the power back. And so now every time I hear the voices of the things they said wrong, I smile. Because maybe I just needed that to get here. I needed that. I needed that. Uh-oh, hold on. That was my push. But back then, that was my knock me to the ground. And now it's my motivation. It's my motivation. So that's why I said, even if we get into it tomorrow, me hating on you and dogging you, I'm going to tell you what our problem is, and I'm going to tell you what I'm doing. And I'm out. Look, MIC, see you real soon. KEY, why? Because I love ya. MOUSA. Sorry, that used to make me so happy back in the day. Oh, that used to make me so happy. Something that simple. Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse. When I think of kids, I think of that innocence that we keep taking from them. We keep taking it from them. We're going to stop. They are the future. And if it's so messed up where we are, can we give them a chance to make it better? And I do see it with some of these young kids. You say, man, they are so politically smart. They know what needs to be changed. They know what they need to do. And that gives me hope. That gives me hope. So, yeah, guys, I'm that auntie that is going to continue to... Y'all know I do it all night. Y'all know I do it all night. And I would love to say after we did the 21 minutes, I might, but after, I think sometimes you have to sit in something. You have to sit in it. I'm a strong believer in, one day somebody gave me a keychain and it said, push. And I thought they meant push through it. Push when you don't want to go no more. Just keep going, push. And then one day somebody said, oh, you have one of those pray until something happens. I said, what you mean? They said, you have a push keychain. I said, what? They said, that's what push means. That's what push means. Pray until something happens. I pray once, it's going to happen. Oh, there you go. There you go. I prayed for some things I didn't get resolved on until I felt like I was praying the whole life. I'm like, fuck 40 days and 40 nights. I did 40 years. So yes. And I told you I'm spiritual, but I respect everybody's religion. And I respect that if, hey, some of us might have needed a strict guideline on that just to see something bigger. But I say if you're a believer of anything bigger than you, then you got to believe in the thing sitting right in front of you. And that's called this human. Remember I told you I'll be part of the best race, the human race. And sometimes I wish I was more an animal, but still in my next life. But yeah. So, oh man, guys, I love you. Let me show that thing. Let me see. Oh, thank you, TC. Is that how you said TC? They used to call my sister. See, I be telling y'all her name. I'm not even ashamed of stuff like that, but like I said, I try not to tell people business if they don't want it. I said that's really what I'm not worried about what somebody else gonna do with it. It's respect for other people. Yeah, you gotta go through it. That's right. Sometimes you're stuck. You say, "Hold on, is this tunnel 5 years long?" Because I've been stuck going through it. And sometimes you go back and say, "Forget it. I'm just gonna go over it." Then wonder why you just at the top and it's just getting worse because you can't get over it. You can't. Oh, really? That was the first time you saw us together? Yeah. And that was impromptu. But sometimes that's how it hits you. Impromptu. Wow. Thank you. You all inspire me. Believe it or not. You encourage me. You empower me. I'm telling you, love, belief, support, encouragement goes a long way. Goes a long way. It goes a long way. So I thank you. I thank you. I really do. I thank you. I do. I do. I do. I do. I do. I do. You all inspire me. And even when as I get to know you better and more, and sometimes when we're sharing with each other and I hear what you inspire me even more, you encourage me even more. So I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful for that. I really am. I really am. And like I said, I just get to be myself. Like I said, didn't even do nothing with ponytail and still got up a PJs. I came all real with you. And like I said, if I could send some love to anybody, then that's what I want to do. And I learned what you give is what you get back. So I'm trying to do it right this time. I really am. And I'm thankful that I got a chance to. I really am. I'm blessed. And they say God don't bless no mess. Well, Kathy, I'm glad. I'm glad you did stop in here. I'm glad you were encouraged. And we love you in here. We do. We do. Like I said, when you come in here, I'm not thinking about what you did nowhere else. Because we need a moment. That's why even when you go to the church, when you go to the church, you better believe it's a whole bunch of people fighting. Demons, darkness, pain, hurt. And if we judge them, then they have nowhere to go. That's like saying I'm judging people in the hospital because they sick. I'm not. Because you stopped up in here because it's a part of you want something different. You stopped up in here because it's a part of you that's just like me. And see, you might just be like me when I was in my pain, but you just like me. So you encouraging me while I'm encouraging you. Remember back in the day when it be 4 or 5 of y'all, you need to get, well, maybe this never happened to y'all. You might need to get over a gate or something. You had to boost each other up. And people would always say, well, what you do about the last person? Baby, don't you know? The other's going to get me over. Because I just got them over. Together. These days, y'all will leave the last one down there after they ain't got everybody over. Not me. We come together, we stay together. We fight together, we rock together, we grow together. Rick Ross once said a real boss makes sure everybody eat. So like I said, y'all think I just want peace? Danny needs to be happy, and I mean, let me tell y'all something. Danny don't want no drama. Danny needs to be encouraged. Danny needs to be loved on. And then Kathy needs some love. And I'm like, Kathy, I am booked and busy, okay? You think I came on here for you? I came on here for Nate. Me. But see, I told y'all we a team. And there's no I in team. So, you're no better than me, no worse than me. I'm no better than you. I'm no worse than you. Matter of fact, most of our cries are the same. And somebody's told me to put my cries inside, but I can't stop crying. Well, I'm here to be a shoulder to lean on. I'm here to be an ear to listen. You know, I'm here to be a Kleenex so you ain't got to wipe it on my shirt. But if you do, I understand. I understand. If laughter give life, then I want us to smile again. I want us to laugh. Like I told people at the beginning of this year, I want to laugh that real laugh, not just laugh. But I want to laugh and enjoy it. I don't want to feel bad because I'm enjoying something, because I'm so scared that it's just going to go bad again. I want to give hope to the future. Because there's a lot of people who we all sit here and say how we've been through stuff and we came out. There's a lot of people who don't. There's a lot of people who don't. Like, did I see my sister Heidi? Girl, you done came and seen us and you on vacation. Well, workcation? Let me tell you something. My job is send me to Springfield, and I'm like, man, got a whole vacation for a week. Got a vacation for a week. They're like, Danny, you're 2 hours away from Chicago. You ain't really did nothing. You ain't doing nothing. I love this. Oh, you're on break. Oh, well, I'm glad you had safe travels. I was on here saying tonight I'm going to do a candlelight, 21 minutes of silence. It's 21, 22. It is. And so, and the reason I'm doing 1 minute for each victim is because in that you can think about, because it's more than the victims who passed. Every person there is a victim, and everyone in their family, because there's fear and all this brought to them. So the country's a victim. And so I just want to take some time to silence. Silence is golden. Shine a light a candle, use a candle emoji, a candle heart. But the only thing I want everyone to promise is that in those 21 minutes, you are sending out good vibes, positive energy. I don't care if you have to put on a song that give you positivity and you listen to that while you're doing it, but nothing but positive energies and how you can do something better. Anything. And that's how we bring change around the world. Each one. You know what I mean? So that's it. That was really what I was on. Thank you, everybody, for coming by. Thank you for everybody who watches this later. We got to stand up. And a lot of the people pointing fingers and saying what they wouldn't and that they don't and it wouldn't happen to them, you're part of that domino effect of it all falling down. So we got to stand up. We have to do better. We have to do better. We have to do better. And so, that's all we can do. That's it. That's really it. So that's it, guys. That's it. I'm gonna, like I said, go eat something. Because I haven't even ate yet this morning. Like I told you, that appetite is off. I have to stop drinking that coffee in the morning. And I'm not going anywhere. Because it really throws me till about 2 o'clock. So I'm going to go ahead and eat something. I got this chicken from, see guys, I'm that auntie. I am that person who keeps saying I'm gonna get off this phone. God, I love y'all because I'm just me. I got this chicken from Tony's and it was like made chicken and these tips. Oh my goodness. It was so good. So I'm like, I've been eating this fast food and I could have just came up here in Tony's and got this. And I got that. And they had some devil's eggs potato salad. I don't play with people potato salad. That's something, you got to be careful on who making it, okay? But hunty, who, wait, it's so good. It's so good. And then I'm like, today I have to, today is getting my road day, but I'm like, oh no, we got to go get some more of that because that was great. Y'all know I'm a foodie. You know I'm a foodie. You know it. You know it. You know it. You know it. That's why each time I meet one of y'all, we're gonna go get something to eat because I'm a foodie. I am a foodie. Where you gonna be in 2 hours? Look at me all in her business. Where you gonna be in 2 hours, Terry Lynn? Ooh, what led to what? Hold on, I missed a question. What led to what, Heidi? Me doing a candle? Well, actually, like I was telling people, if that was the question, look at me answering. I don't even know if that was the question to me. But I was telling people, even when George Floyd died, I did a 9-minute candle lit memorial to him on my Facebook. hmm I sure did. I sure did. At my fireplace in my home, I sure did. I lit some candles at it, and I did 9 minutes of silence for him, and then I also did 9 minutes, 9 days of not doing anything with the internet because the hatred was up so high that I was forgetting to pray for his family, to pray for anyone in the loss, and so I had came off of it. So that's just a part of me. That's something I do. I come from a place where we do memorials, um, and I just feel like sometimes you have to silence. This is when silence is golden. So that was it. Send out some good energy to all this dark energy that's out. That was all. So if the question was to me, that that's where that came from for me. Hello from Canada. Look, now don't let nobody tell you it's because that's where my Drakey from, my Aubrey is from, but it is. It is. But I used to love Degrassi. So I'm gonna see, look at me. Now I'm on Degrassi. Now I'm on Degrassi. Oh yeah, that's what I'm really trying to get to the backstory. But I know that kind of stuff starts more on Raveling right now. We'll go off of anything and we'll throw those as the keys. So I'm really letting that story more unravel. Um, and sometimes what you have to, if any of you all are like me, if we talk about investigating and screenshotting and stuff, it'll lead me into your social medias and your friends' social medias. Because sometimes it's not where you're looking and it's somewhere else and it's giving you answers that you wouldn't believe. So I'm real good for that. But once again, that's time consuming too of hurting yourself because mm, I don't, I'll get into that investigation part of me a little later. But I've learned more clues for things that happened when I went through social medias and went to a friend that led to a friend's. I got more. You like, oh my goodness! And what you'll learn too is that it was other people. You never know. I don't know on this story, but yeah, um, I don't know. I don't know what led to it, but it rocked us. We've been just like I said, we were wobbles now. We just rocking back and forth because the nation just get rocked. In the last few years, we just been rocked. I mean, rock to the core, like just rock. One of my neighbors is leaving. I'm so glad Nino ignored him. Look, I'm not gonna pay him no attention because he getting some good sleep. So I'm scared I keep looking out the window and then he's like, wait, are they getting in their car? Are they putting their suitcase in their car? So yeah, but yeah. Hey, your what friend? Your auntie's friend? Okay. Social media, that's you. Okay, Kathy. Good to know. Good to know. I mean, if you have on social media, like I'm really still trying to build on my Instagram, and I need to post on there more. It's a process, but right now my focus is really my YouTube page. So even though I play with TikTok and I play over here on Instagram or whatever, or I'll sometimes post on Instagram. Right now, my build is here. And so I have to get better. But if you have on social media or Instagram and you're under a different name, just inbox me. And if it's the name like different from what you come under, just tell me that. And I'll be, oh, is that Boogie? Is that Boogie G? So yeah. But yeah, guys, have a good one. I really am gonna get out of here. I love you. Love on each other. Love on your family. Call somebody that you haven't talked to in a while. And it's not because you call and say you're sorry. Just call and say hello. You know, just love on somebody. Love on somebody. You can talk it out. Talk it out. But sometimes in the better we do, we got to let go of the things holding us back, making us mad, making us hurt. But yeah, guys, I love you and I will talk to you later. Thank you, Susan. Thank you, everyone, for coming in and loving on each other. Heidi, have a good day and work. Look at me. Just because you're on a trip, it's like it's not work to me. And I know you probably, Heidi's always working. So I know you are probably working double overtime on the vacation work trip. So have a good one. Everybody at work, Dana, Susan, I know you guys are at work. I know a few of you have said you guys were at work. Enjoy work. Terry Lynn, enjoy your day. Everybody, enjoy your day. Thank you to the new subscribers that have, well, the new royalty that has entered the kingdom. You know, the new part of the kingdom. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I will catch everybody tonight at the candlelight. Um, And like I said, even if I don't see you there when it first goes on, I know you'll come back and people will catch it later. But let's just take that time. Let's silence it all. Put your phone on Do Not Disturb. We can step away for 21 minutes. We can do that. We can. I mean, we'll find 40 minutes to go find out about the BS. So I love you guys. And I'll talk to you later.